There's some pretty weird technology out there these days. Recently I came across a smart pillow that will stream music, stop you from snoring, and analyze how you sleep. So naturally I was curious about how it works. Let's find out. When the smart pillow originally came out, they were retailing for $300. Well, as anybody who's into the technology industry knows, technology depreciates. Currently on Amazon this pillow goes for $200. But let's see what's inside and exactly what this does that makes it worth $200. Inside the box, we have a plastic cover that goes over the top of the pillow that highlights the different electronics that are inside of it. You have a 5,000 milliamp battery, some different connectors here. There are 8 different speakers that go across the top on the front and the back. You also have the microphone that's supposed to detect when you're snoring so it can stop you from snoring, a gyroscopic tracker that tracks your sleep motions, and the adjustable vibration motors that are supposed to help you stop snoring. The pillow is filled with memory foam. It does feel pretty good. Down inside, you can't really feel where the electronics are at. I think to do that, we're gonna have to dig into it a little bit. Inside the box, you have a quick start guide, some extra foam, a user manual, and a charging cable with a bunch of other connectors for different countries. This pillow pairs with your phone, whether Apple or Android, with this little connector here. This also controls the volume, powers it on, and helps you connect to Bluetooth. Once you've downloaded the app, you can go into it, pair your phone with it through Bluetooth, and then we'll start testing out the functions. The pillow has 8 speakers, so naturally the thing that I'm most curious about is how the speakers function and how loud they actually go. Inside the app you can select a variety of different sleep sounds. You can use your iTunes Music, Spotify, or other music that's on your phone. Once you've added in the playlist that you want to be listening to while you sleep, just hit play, and it'll start playing through the pillow. The pillow gets surprisingly loud with the 8 different speakers, and I know I definitely wouldn't be listening to it at maximum volume while I was trying to sleep, but it is interesting just to see how loud it will go. Once you are ready to go to sleep, you hit start sleep, and that begins to track the analysis of your sleep, as well as stop you from snoring if you get too loud. Before it officially starts tracking your sleep, it asks you a few questions about how your day was, how active you were, how well you ate, and whether or not you've been chugging coffee all day. One of the nice things that I did find about the music on this is you can set a timer for how long you want the music to play, and then it will shut off after that. That way you don't have music going the entire night. The other thing that had me super curious was how responsive it was to snoring, because that microphone is buried pretty deep down there. So let's see if we can get it to react. Here's a fun random fact for you guys. The average human head weighs about 10 to 11 pounds. This box of protein, on the other hand, weighs about 9.4 pounds. But that might be enough to simulate the weight of a human head so that we can see how responsive this is to snoring. On the snore alarm, I've set it all the way down to the minimum, that way it should be as responsive as possible, as well as turned up the vibration intensity just so that we can see how responsive it is. Quick search on YouTube pulled up a video of the sounds of snoring. You can really find anything on the internet these days. Let's see if we can get this pillow to respond. So far, no response. I don't know about you, but if I was with someone who was snoring that loud and this pillow wasn't responding to that, I wouldn't be very happy. Now maybe I'm doing this the wrong way, but to me, it doesn't seem very responsive to the snoring. But enough of the outside, let's see what's on the inside of this thing. Down the side there is a zipper. The outer section comes off completely. It's more just like a shell. And let's open this up. There's another zipper here. That opens up to more zippers. Open that one up, and we have a bunch of the foam padding. No electronics in this section. I think they're in one of the other 50 pockets inside this pillow. It's another small pocket with a bunch of foam in it. This pillow has zippers inside zippers. It's kind of like Inception with a pillow. Open up that one, and bingo, that's where the electronics are. Pull this guy through. All right. So there's a bunch of foam padding on this, and if we open it up, those are all your electronics right there. Of course, I'm curious as to what's actually inside of these, so I'm gonna take it apart. Small electronics need small screwdrivers to take them apart. I'll link this in the video description below. We have one of the speakers, as well as the microphone in there. There's the wiring going from one speaker to the other. Let's see if the other ones look the same. These ones came off the other way, not sure why. But we have another 2 speakers. This is the 5,000 milliamp battery. Supposedly this is supposed to last 2 full weeks between charges. There's another speaker, as well as a vibration motor down there. You can see right there There's a little vibration motor. It's supposed to gently wake you up just enough so that you move positions rather than completely waking up. You can also see in the third one there is another little vibration motor there. Not exactly sure if all this is necessary, but it's kind of cool to see anyway. Now we just got to put it all back together and see if it still works. Now the real question is all of this worth 200 bucks? Well, that's something you're gonna have to answer for yourself. I personally don't snore, care about my sleep analysis, or really care to listen to music as I go to sleep. But if you really love technology or you want any of those three things, maybe check it out. I'll throw a link down in the video description in case you do want to check it out. In any case, thumbs up for Weird Technology, and if you found the video was interesting, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll see you around.